It's Taco Tuesday, and you're looking for great fiesta ideas for dinner. You're ready to change it up a little bit from that normal burrito or taco type dish. Well, how about a mac and cheese casserole that'll knock your socks off? Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. This is Johnny Mac, and we're going to do a mac and cheese recipe. Yes, a taco mac and cheese. Buckle up, let's go. For this comfort food classic, we'll start off with the prep work first. Begin with macaroni, 2 cups, 250 grams. Throw it on in, boil that up, get it ready to go. And next up to the plate is the meat for this taco mac and cheese. I'm using ground beef. You could use ground chicken, you could use ground turkey, just whatever you prefer. For this particular taco mac and cheese recipe, I'm using ground beef, 1 pound or 500 grams. Put about a tablespoon of olive oil into the saute pan, put it over medium to medium-high heat, throw that ground beef or whatever meat you choose into the saute pan, grab a flat-bottom spatula, chop it up into nice little small pieces, and cook it until it's all the way cooked through. So the prep work for this macaroni and cheese recipe is complete. Now it's time to create the sauce and throw it all together. Put a large saute pan over medium heat, grab 3 tablespoons or roughly 40 grams of butter, melt that butter down, and then next we'll add some flour. 3 tablespoons or approximately 40 grams, mix it all together. This is the roux. The roux is our thickening agent, and you'll want to cook this for roughly about 2 to 3 minutes to get that flour taste out of the roux. After the roux has been cooked, it's time to add 2 cups of milk or 500 milliliters. And yes, you can use any type of milk that you like. Whole milk would be best. You could even use a combination of milk and cream if you prefer. The burner's over medium heat. Grab a spoon, a spatula, or a whisk. This silicone blue spatula is perfect, especially for this non-stick pan. It really does a great job of incorporating that roux, that butter and flour mixture into the milk. It really scrapes the bottom and the sides of the pan and incorporates everything really well. But once the roux has become thick and coats the back of the spatula, then you're ready to take on the next step. And if you'll have noticed, we didn't have to bring this to a boil. Over medium heat, it was perfect. It just brought it up to the right temperature to get everything nice and thick and ready to move on to add the cheese. So now put in 8 ounces or 226 grams of cream cheese. And it's a really good idea to let that cream cheese sit out while you're doing the other prep work so that it becomes room temperature. That way it incorporates into the sauce a whole lot easier. But grab a whisk, start mixing it in. We're still over medium heat. Once that cream cheese is melted, add 2.5 cups or 283 grams of mild cheddar cheese. Grab your spatula, give everything a little bit of a stir, incorporate that cheese. We're doing this over medium heat, and we're gonna kind of slowly melt that cheese into the sauce. And this taco mac and cheese recipe is a great family weeknight meal. It's quick, it's easy, doesn't cost that much, and it feeds a whole lot of people. When that cheese is melted, grab 1 pack of taco seasoning, throw it on in. You can use whatever taco seasoning you like, and then 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. And to round it off, a dash of salt to taste. And at this point, we have that burner over low to medium heat. It doesn't have to be too hot. Everything's well incorporated and melted at this point. It's just a matter of mixing everything together. Grab that spatula, give it a little bit of a mix. Make sure that all of those spices, that taco seasoning is well incorporated into that cheese. So we've mixed all the little things into this macaroni and cheese sauce. Now it's time to bring out the big guns of flavor. We'll start off with 1 10-ounce can or 283 grams of Rotel. If you don't have any Rotel, you can substitute with diced tomatoes and diced green chilies. Give everything a little bit of a mix, and look how nice and thick this is. That'll coat pretty much anything. Now it's time to add a little bit of the protein, that 1 pound of delicious ground beef. Oh yes, this is a weeknight treasure. This taco mac and cheese, this is a real crowd pleaser. It won't last long on your table, I can pretty much guarantee it. Grab that spatula, give everything a little bit of a mix. We're still over low to medium heat, and now time to add the final ingredient, the macaroni. Pour it in, grab that spatula, and this, my friends, is where all of the magic takes place. Watch this mouth-watering cheese sauce transform before your very eyes into a delicious, hearty taco mac and cheese recipe. So there you have it, a hearty comfort food taco mac and cheese. Go on out, give it a shot. Come on back, leave a comment on how it turned out. Well, thanks for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. To help support the channel, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and there's even a donation link in the description section below if you'd like to help make a donation to help create some of these Sauce and Gravy videos. Thank you for your support, and to remember, as always, live, love, and make gravy.